and welcome to the American Rancher. I'm Pam Minnick. Today on the show, we travel west to Platteville, Colorado, where Magness Land and Cattle has been serving commercial and purebred cattle producers with leading limousine and Limflex genetics for a half a century. We'll talk to ranch operators about day-to-day activity and hear from customers on why Magness cattle continue to work for them. We've got an exciting show and we're glad you joined us, so stay tuned. We'll be back with the American Rancher.
Superior Livestock Auction has a full schedule this summer season. Superior will be nestled into Steamboat Springs, Colorado for Week in the Rockies, July 6th through the 10th, offering the nation's finest yearling calves, not to mention a full week of events. Then Superior will make their way out west for the annual Video Royale in Winnemucca, Nevada, July 27th through 31st. For more information on Superior's summer schedule, log on anytime to superiorlivestock.com.
Join the team, the Beef Quality Assurance Team. Getting BQA certified shows you're committed to practices that produce the highest quality beef in the world. And by visiting BQA.org, you can take the online certification course at a time that fits your schedule and from the comfort of your home or office. You'll also find lots of helpful tips on improving animal health and animal handling practices. Get certified, BQA certified, because it's about doing the right thing. Visit BQA.org today and become a member of the BQA team.
What's in a name?
Superior Livestock Auction.
Reputation, integrity, creativity. What's in our name?
Superior Livestock Auction.
The industry-leading livestock marketing company that focuses on its roots, serving the cattle industry for over 25 years. We grew out of a need and blossomed into a leader. We understand that a name means far more than just some words on a page. It's character and history. It's lifelong endeavors. It's your identity. What's in a name?
Superior Livestock Auction. Market your cattle the superior way.
Superior's Country Page is the go-to marketplace if you're in need of buying or selling cattle right now. The Country Page offers feeders, cows, breadstock, and more. Cattle ranchers like the Country Page because it's easy to use. Cattle have a set asking price, and then you have the ability to bid at your own pace. Superior's Country Page also has 24/7 customer service to help you find what you're looking for. Call Superior today and see how the Country Page can help you.
Starting a profitable family business, supporting a lifestyle, and pursuing a career in agriculture are the top 3 reasons why cattlemen become Lumix dealers.
Being a Lumix dealer gives me the flexibility to run my own business, make my own business choices, work with some great cattle producers, as well as help them have a successful livestock operation.
Build you and your family's future with the industry's leading free choice liquid supplement dealer network.
Welcome back to the American Rancher. The founder of Magness Land and Cattle, the late Bob Magness, traded some of his commercial cows back in the 50s for the stake he needed to begin telecommunications, which would ultimately become one of the world's largest cable television companies. Through the years, no matter how many businesses Bob was involved with, he still retained some commercial cattle. Bob taught his family, Gary and Kim, that cattle were the bedrock of the family business success, and Gary Magness took that advice to heart. He pursued an agribusiness degree and took over the family cattle operations and has turned them into what they are today. In 1981, Magness Land and Cattle decided to purchase some limousine bulls for its Colorado operation, as well as for the storied Silver Spur Ranch in Wyoming. Gary liked the result of breeding limousine bulls with Angus and Hereford cows so much that he started replacing more of the bull battery with limousine bulls. Realizing that upwards of 120 commercial bulls were needed in the operation, Gary ultimately decided his money would be better spent by starting his own purebred operation in order to raise the bulls that were needed. With that in mind, Magness Land & Cattle purchased half the renowned McCown herd in Norman, Oklahoma in 1985, then the other half in 1987. At the time, the McCown herd was one of the leading full-blood limousine programs in the U.S. Magness Land & Cattle built upon the McCown base and began crafting its own genetics for its commercial use. Gary soon realized the other purebred breeders were seeking these same genetics. That was the beginning of the parallel Magness production and marketing program, which serves both commercial and purebred cattle producers today with the same leading genetics.
Magness we run approximately about 800 mother cows. We have 2 ranches, one here in Platteville, Colorado, and then another ranch in Miami, Oklahoma. Do all the spring calving here in Platteville and the fall calving in Oklahoma. We sell approximately 300 bulls a year through various private treaty sales, but also we have a production sale the 3rd weekend in March in Miami, Oklahoma, and sell about 120 bulls there. The marketing of the female side, we have approximately about 3 sales a year. We have a production sale in October where we sell cow-calf pairs, and then we have 2 online sales where we sell the top end of our elite show heifer prospects. This operation started as a purebred operation. We saw a need to make some changes coming from our customers, that they needed a little more maternal influence in their limousine genetics, and that's where we added the LimFlex program to ours. Adding the Angus gave us the maternal, still while maintaining the muscle and the cutability and the calving ease from the limousine side. Our bulls are developed on a high roughage ration in large traps, and we feel like this is the best way to make those bulls fault-free kind of bulls that can go out and work for the commercial cattleman in any kind of environment.
The selection we use in breeding these cattle are problem-free cattle. Just structure, soundness, calving ease, docility, just without a doubt, just the easy flashing ability and the product we send out to be able to work in rough country. Bulls got to go and work for you.
At Magness, our top priority is our customer service. We want to be known as the operation that provides the very best customer service. We do this in several ways. We provide our customers with performance and ultrasound data on all bulls and females, as well as we are a brucellosis and Johne's-free herd. We have a 1-year breeding guarantee for all of our bulls that we sell. If anything happens to the bulls within that first year, we replace them with no questions asked. Also, we have a finance program that you can put down 1/3 of the purchase price on the bull, and then the remaining 2/3 is due on October 1st. Also, we have a sight unseen program that you give us your criteria, we select you a bull and send him to you, and if he does not meet your requirements, then we'll take the bull back and replace him.
When we return, we'll hear more on the Magness Land & Cattle story. You're watching The American Rancher. Stay with us.
An animal is just like us. The more comfortable they are, the better we perform in so many different areas, mentally, physically, our immune system. So the lower stress type protocols, from management to handling to vaccination, is obviously just increases performance.
Merck is very interested and very involved in minimizing stress on the cow herd so the cattle can perform at their best. One of the aspects that we have developed or that we have available for us is we have non-handling forms of dewormer.
You talk about deworming products and doing it orally and maybe even feed through in a way to where you're not having to handle those animals quite as much.
When you're trying to manage stress as it relates to the process of the preconditioning really that you want to get done at and around weaning time, there's two things to consider in my mind. One is when you do it, and that would mean don't do everything the day you wean. Second point would be what you use. And so what we're realizing now is that vaccinating and processing itself is a form of stress. It's not just going through the chute and being handled, it's also what's being injected.
If protection of health is the #1 priority on the ranch, performance is the second priority. So by adding the deworming products and the implant products, we're taking care of that as well within PrimeVac and able to bring that value back to the ranch and increase the marketability of those calves.
We at Merck Animal Health really focus on different products and different management tools to use to low stress in that animal. The more we can do it low stress, the better off everyone is and the more productive the calves are.
Always remember that it's your livelihood, but it's our responsibility. So we always try to remember and keep top of mind that we're trying to make your ranch more sustainable and provide products that not only protect your animals, but make them more valuable to you.
The wait is over. Superior Livestock is now offering an online store where you can buy everything Superior. From ball caps, vests, jackets, gloves, and more, Superior's online store has what you're looking for. Plenty to choose from for men and women, whether you're shopping for yourself or in need of that perfect gift. Go online today at superiorlivestock.com and click on our online store. You'll be glad you did.
Superior Livestock Auction has been the pioneer in livestock video marketing since 1987. Each decade, we've built our reputation and take great pride in what we do best, marketing the country's greatest calves with value-added programs during our summer auctions for fall delivery. Our VAC program set the highest integrity for industry standards, and consigners and buyers alike reap the benefits. Superior Livestock Auction. Let us market your cattle the superior way. Visit us at superiorlivestock.com.
Welcome back to The American Rancher. The most important thing the Magness crew does is listens to its customers. They visit with each one about what they wish to accomplish and more specifically about what they would like Mag's Genetics to help them accomplish based on cows in the customer's existing herd. The resources and recommendations that Magness Land and Cattle's management and marketing teams offer, along with trusted Mag's Genetics, can steer customers to the most efficient path for achieving their goals. The basic approach enables Magness Land and Cattle to market approximately 300 commercial bulls each year in addition to purebred sales. They recognize that in addition to excellent Mag's Genetics, commercial producers need even more information and assistance today than ever before. Magness Land and Cattle delivers this information, including feeding and carcass history, help with managing cattle health and nutrition, and providing marketing options in the same affordable package they have been delivering since inception.
Here at Magness, we try to put our customers up at the forefront. Just customer service is very important to all of us here at the ranch. We get every kind of weaning weight, yearling weight, to ultrasound data, to any kind of information that we can get, we try to provide to our customers. With that, we just try to get the best product we can out there for what they need.
We started out with Beefmaster, and they did really well, and then we phased out of those and went to some Solaire, and then we went with the Red Angus, and then we mixed in the Limflex with them, and I'm not a real fond person of straight Angus. I like a little Continental in them, so I do like the Limousine Cross. They just seem to do better. Magness's bulls, they just do really well, and they put pounds on these calves. We come into these green meadows later, and those calves weigh really well.
We're at Sierra Valley Ranch here, and there's pretty close to 20,000 acres that we summer cattle on. We ship baby pairs to the valley in the fall. There's good winter feed down in the San Joaquin Valley for winter feed, and then they come back here for the summer. I manage all the cattle movements and work, and we try and handle everything as easily as we can and without a lot of fuss, and we try and keep our cattle gentle so the day we weigh them, they come on the scale easy. The bulls we get from Magness, the bulls are really gentle. They got a great disposition. They've culled really well for that, and they're really sound. And a lot of this country is really swampy, so if we don't have a sound foundation, the cattle they break down. So we really try and cull for soundness and for disposition, because it's a lot of work to chase ornery cows around. The Magness cattle, they have a lot of interior muscle, and they're not heavier frame than a lot of cattle, but they have a lot of muscle, and that's where they really put the pounds on the scale.
It was Al Perez at the time was working for ConAgra, and they'd been buying our cattle for a few years. So Al wanted us to come out and look at some bulls that they had, so we jumped in the car and we rode out with Al Perez onto Magness's place and drove into a pen lot of bulls that was really impressive. At that point, we started negotiating with Al on a program, because at that point ConAgra was also purchasing your cattle back. You know, there's a buyback program if we're utilizing their breeding program. So we started dealing with Al at that time, and ConAgra was in a partnership with Magness. Then it evolved into Swift, I believe. And, you know, some things changed through the years, but the bull quality stayed consistent and improving from that day till now. They've continually improved over the years. And we've been using Magness genetics now for 15 plus years, and have been really impressed with the outcome we've got in our herd. And we started in a program with those Magness bulls, and we were utilizing 75% Limousine, 25% Angus bulls, Limflex bulls on the front end to try to get some Continental putting these cows in a hurry. And then from that point forward, the bulls, we try to keep a moderate frame bull with a moderate ribeye, but real high marbling. And I know that people think that that's an oxymoron when you're talking about a Limousine breed, but I believe Magness probably puts more marbling in their Limousine herd than anybody in the nation, and it's proven with the closeouts of our cattle throughout the years. They've continued to grade 92, 94% choice every year, and real low yield grades. And I mean, the buyers have been repeat buyers for long-term repeat buyers in these program cattle. So it's proven over the years that it works if you just concentrate on a direction and go that direction.
Magness, I discovered them probably 12, 14 years ago at Platteville, Colorado. And I was up there and I kept looking at them bulls, and I kept saying, gosh, these are really good bulls. So I started taking some of my customers up there and looking at them, and they kept saying, Jim, these are best bulls I ever seen, And so we started buying them, and it's been probably 14, 15 years now. And I was back at their sale, and I think I bought about 21 bulls there for customers. And then we bought quite a few private treaty from Magness, and we love the bulls. We buy the Limflex bulls. They feed really good. We got all the records. We bought them for 14 years in a row now for Sierra Valley Ranch, We've seen how they feed, it's incredible. And they hold up good, and we're gonna continue to go to Magness.
As we look into the future of Magness Land and Cattle, we're trying to keep change in mind. We cannot be afraid of change. We are always trying to improve the product that we sell to our customers, and we just got to keep customers number one, because they're the backbones of this operation.
Customer service is our number one priority. Not only do we want to supply you with the product to make your operation successful, but as well, we want to walk side by side with you to help you meet your operational goals.
We would like the opportunity to earn your business and look forward to working with you.
For further information, contact us at magnesscattle.com.
Superior's Country Page is the go-to marketplace if you're in need of buying or selling cattle right now. The Country Page offers feeders, calves, bread stock, and more. Cattle ranchers like the Country Page because it's easy to use. Cattle have a set asking price, and then you have the ability to bid at your own pace. Superior's Country Page also has 24/7 customer service to help you find what you're looking for. Call Superior today and see how the Country Page can help you.
Join the team, the Beef Quality Assurance Team. Getting BQA certified shows you're committed to practices that produce the highest quality beef in the world. And by visiting BQA.org, you can take the online certification course at a time that fits your schedule and from the comfort of your home or office. You'll also find lots of helpful tips on improving animal health and animal handling practices. Get certified, BQA certified, because it's about doing the right thing. Visit BQA.org today and become a member of the BQA team.
Superior Livestock Auction has a full schedule this summer season. Superior will be nestled into Steamboat Springs, Colorado for Week in the Rockies, July 6th through the 10th, offering the nation's finest yearling calves, not to mention a full week of events. Then Superior will make their way out west for the annual Video Royale in Winnemucca, Nevada, July 27th through 31st. For more information on Superior's summer schedule, log on anytime to superiorlivestock.com.
Did you know every dollar invested in the beef checkoff returns $11.20? Did you know that without your checkoff, foreign demand for U.S. beef would have been 6.4% lower? Did you know, due to your checkoff, 15.7 billion more pounds of beef were sold in the U.S.? While you manage your operation, your checkoff investment results in higher prices, which means stronger returns for your bottom line. Get to know your checkoff at mybeefcheckoff.com.
Magness Land and Cattle understand that more than anything, the cattle business is really about people. The crew believes its customers are its partners in the seed stock business, and Magness firmly believes the best partnerships benefit from communications that go both ways. Because of the close relationship that Magness Land and Cattle develops with its customers, the crew is able to offer detailed solutions and options on how Mag's genetics and the additional services that Magness provides can support and enhance a customer's operations. That's all the time we have today. If you want to learn more about their operation, visit them at magnesscattle.com or give them a call at 970-785-6170. To learn more about us, visit our website, theamericanrancher.com, or check us out on Facebook. I'm Pam Minnick. For the entire American Rancher team, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Tune in to the rural way of life on The American Rancher. Go with us as we visit the people and places and follow the stories that make ranching an American lifestyle. It's both the heritage and enterprise of livestock production across our nation each week from the people that do it. Check RFD TV, the magazine, for times and listings in your area, and visit our website, theamericanrancher.com.